Toastmasters, especially Darryl. 4 dogs I've known, there's nothing like a good dog story, Darryl. Dogs sell, and that's what this speech was to do. It was to persuade the listeners to adopt Darryl's viewpoint. Dogs sell. We've been told that over and over. At least I have. My husband's a dog lover, and every time there's a dog commercial on, he says, "Dogs sell!" Darryl wanted to appeal to the audience's interest. Dogs sell. He did. He had 4 stories about dogs. One was really short, the first one. It was a mean dog. He wasn't going to have anything to do with it. Right there, I'll use the sandwich method to give Darryl a little constructive criticism. Right there was, he mentioned the dog was aggressive. I would have liked him to have really given us some humor about getting rid of that dog, okay? Vocal variety is always good, and you can throw that in throughout your speech. Use logic and emotion to support your position. I thought you did that very well. Again, dogs sell. You had 4, 1 got taken out right away, but you had 3 stories of dogs that you were tied to. And your involvement with the center was, I think you were there for a purpose, to help heal you. It sounded, when you mentioned about the way you were recovering from your walking disability. So that's good. You appealed to the audience to get out there and help one way or another. The example was going out and walking the dogs. I thought you had a great body and conclusion. Your introduction, I don't like to hear anything that's not necessary. And you brought up the fact that this wasn't a persuasive speech, but a fuzzy speech. It was a persuasive speech. It was a persuasive speech to get us out and do something, and walking the dog can be one of them. It was very easy to follow because you told us what you told us what you were going to tell us, and you told us, and you told it again. We had 4 dog stories and 1 you threw out. Use of the stage. I'd like you to try using a little bit more of the stage. Walking the dog, you know, just using a little bit more of the stage. You have a nice, calm pace about it, about your speech, your speaking. But I think you could throw in some more walking, or even just, if you have to, just walk along the table. You know, just move around a little bit. That being said, your vocal variety was good, but it could have been a little better. And vocal projection. You are a good speaker. I know you're a good speaker because you just told me you were going to do a speech last week, and I never got a hold of you just because we had some telephone number mixed up, and I was trying to get a hold of Darryl to say, you're going to be on, you're going to be on. And we finally connected just the other day. Now, myself, it takes a long time for me to write a speech, prepare, do the speech, practice the speech. Darryl can get up here and just go for it. So, Darryl, I think you did a great job tonight, and I think there'll be a few dog walkers. I know there's already one in here. Andrea, I know for sure, is a dog walker, and I look forward to your next speech because you're almost done with this Competent Communicators Manual. Mr. Toastmaster.